Hi and welcome back to Coin Lady channel. Folks, we're discussing XRP. We got a really fascinating news to examine in this video. Indeed, there is an open yet Brad Garlinghouse turns bullish on ETFs, all of that, similar to I said in this video, so we should get directly into it. So it will extremely invite back to a purchasing an open door. If you were to ask me, not monetary guidance. In any case, we've seen a gigantic market rectification. In the event that you haven't seen that video that I dropped discussing what occurred, certainly proceed to look at that more than $2.45 trillion market cap, with XRP in around 54 pennies. Presently, this dropped as low as 51 pennies, offered an incredible chance to purchase. A glance at the volume, almost $3 billion. Presently there's 1,000,001 reasons. Once more, I discussed all that past video I did. However, haven't arrived to discuss that I need to discuss several really thrilling things that came as of late. Have Brad Garlinghouse, and open data, and a huge potential advantage that Wave could get in a latest claim case. So how about we start with what Brad Garlinghouse is regarding ETFs. Also, once more, remember, he knew at the blockchain exhibition, I think it was in Paris. Also, eventually he was discussing ETFs. Presently we realize that Larry Rat has sort of discussed it. We even realize that Brad hasn't explicitly expressed that they believe should make it happen. In any case, he additionally dedicated that they were in talks. You can see there's Garlinghouse referenced during an appearance at the Paris Blockchain Week that he figures statement, there will be different ETFs nonetheless. He added that this will require some investment due to the Protections Trade Commission's second thoughts about crypto resources. We've seen that was a hypothesis, and we anticipated that hypothesis. They should be concluded. What kind of declined again on May 3rd, we'll perceive the way that all works out. In any case, actually we will get a portion of these. It is inevitable until we get XRP ETFs. It'll be an image coin ETF. However, I think Brad bullish on what that resembles, and we realize that XRP has moved into a marginally unique story. We know the entirety of this best in class with XRP. Whether there's a settlement of the SEC searching $2 billion out of XRP, do we believe it will get to that story? Presumably not. Be that as it may, there will be an expense to pay. What's more, this is where many individuals are discussing the escrow on locks on check 500 million XRP opened from the escrow, and the early long stretches of Friday on chain world following stage, well up posted live exchanges. As of now, outstanding number of XRP tokens. The principal exchange looked for 200 million tokens, a great deal from the escrow wallet worth about $120 million. And afterward there was one more lock of around 300 million eliminated, around 183 million. Presently individuals are hypothesizing, is this an installment to the SEC about $500 million? Or 500 million XRP? Perhaps we've seen several occasions now. We saw an open last month that occurred beyond the typical open timetable. So we should sort of perceive how this all works out. We in all actuality do be aware in any case, the mechanized market producer bringing liquidity, and at last supporting the token, and XRPL is working. That is completely been fixed, which is incredible information to hear. So this is tied in with getting comfortable with the SEC as we get ever closer to that potential May 6th cutoff time, where we could wind up in court. I don't think we arrive. I believe there's a settlement being concurred. I believe it's simply a question of how much, and at last what the SEC need out the rear of it. Obviously for us, we need the base measure of installment, and eventually, consequently XRP, not to be considered a security, not to be considered as anything, and afterward we can continue on. We know the SEC pursuing Coinbase following Uniswap. Presently, perhaps that is the explanation, since they are done with Swell. Presently. What's fascinating, however, Is the SEC not having the best record on the planet? We see the SEC assumes a misfortune in the claim against ETH. This could totally be uplifting news for Swell and the more extensive digital money market. We know clearly the fines and punishments that the SEC needed to get around $2 billion, so could be uplifting news. Once more, we'll perceive the way everything works out. So where is Swell right now that the cost will look? We endured a hotshot today, however consistently beneficial checking out at the full-scale side of things. We're on the week-by-week diagram. Presently bunches of individuals are bringing the brief outline. Raise the 1-hour graph till everything's going to damnation. Well, actually check this out. This is as yet a vertical pattern with regards to XRP. Indeed, we came and tried the two outstanding moving normal. Nonetheless, that is as yet a vertical pattern, and the more limited time periods didn't look as great. We saw this enormous plunge on the rear of it, as you would expect, this immense worry around whether we will see a run approaching the remainder of it. Be that as it may, a tad of a return will perceive the way this works out throughout the end of the week. Yet a few huge liquidations across the more extensive digital currency market. Nonetheless, you understand what they generally say whenever you get the open door: generally purchase more, or unquestionably, that is what I say any place whenever you get the chance to get your packs less expensive, to get your benefit taken level at a somewhat preferred cost over totally. This might have been it. Recollect that we've seen XRP holding 61 pennies for a most significant length of time frame. Well, this could simply offer you the chance to get that pack somewhat less expensive. Never monetary guidance generally. Do what your own thing is the proper thing, yet it's some uplifting news. Incredible for XRP. We proceed to watch out for what comes next with the SEC repayment. How much is it will be? How much is the fine, and eventually what comes on the rear of it? In any case, I unquestionably figure your sack ought to be pressed. The rocket propellers are prepared, and XRP could be going to take action not long from now. However, let me in on what is your take of all the opens. What is your take of how much cash that the XRP group must compensation? That is all there is to it for the video. If it's not too much trouble, share your contemplations in the remark area, and if it's not too much trouble, as and buy in as usual. See you soon, bye.